watching WXTX Fox 54 Sports with Alexandra Vitale.
Former Auburn assistant Trooper Taylor has been hired at Arkansas State. The former wide receivers coach was hired as the cornerbacks coach at Arkansas State. Taylor, Gene Chizik's top recruiter and the only coach among Chizik's staff who wasn't hired before the start of the 2013 season, spent the year away from the college game, instead focusing on watching his son Blaze play football at Auburn High and his daughter Star play basketball. Jeremy Pruitt said he didn't have to think twice about leaving Florida State after he found out Georgia coach Mark Richt was looking for a new defensive coordinator. Bulldogs fans are hoping that it's a new era for Georgia's defense. Pruitt was officially introduced in Athens yesterday as the Bulldogs' new defensive coordinator, coming, of course, from Florida State. His Dogs will continue to run a 3-4 base, but will use different sets to get the best players on the field.
You know, there's a fine line of being aggressive and giving up plays. You know, we want to be as aggressive as we can possibly be, but at the same time make the other team earn it, make them drive the distance.
That was the first thing the players asked was, you know, what are we going to do scheme-wise? And he basically said what he said here, but he also said, you know, we'll be multiple as we need to be to play whoever we play, whatever personnel group shows up, we've got to do that. He said, but we're going to be simple enough where you guys can turn it loose and play some football.
Pruitt comes to Georgia as part of 3 straight national title teams, 2 at Alabama, and of course this season at Florida State. Now listen to this, it took Pruitt just 48 hours on the job to get the #1 player in Tennessee. Rico McGraw committed to Pruitt and the Dogs tonight. This kid plays everywhere on the field. He lines up at safety, corner, wide receiver, and also carries the rock every once in a while. He's a big-time get for the Dogs. Well done there, Jeremy Pruitt. Auburn's coach Gus Malzahn picked up his 5th National Coach of the Year award, but this one likely holds a little more weight in the state of Alabama. The Paul Bear Bryant Coach of the Year award. Malzahn is the 4th Auburn coach to win the award, named after the legendary Alabama coach. Auburn falls short of winning a national championship in Malzahn's first season on the Plains, ending the season with a 12-2 record. Auburn still tied the NCAA record for the biggest turnaround in college football history, 8.5 games, after finishing 3-9 in 2012. And after weeks of being out of contact with recruits due to the NCAA's recruiting dead period, Auburn's coaching staff has been unleashed on the recruiting trail in full force today. Coach Gus Malzahn met with 5-star outside linebacker Rashaan Evans. The Auburn High School standout is scheduled to take an official visit to Alabama this weekend before heading to Auburn next weekend. Evans said that he plans to announce his decision on National Signing Day, February 5th. And that's a look at sports. Simone.